Hi, I'm Laura Jean Daw, the sponsor and ambassador of Park Bench Thornton. It's a community-based website that tries to focus on customers and people living and working in the Essex Township, Thornton area. Today I'm here with Brian, the owner of Sweet Tooth Ice Cream. Hi, Brian.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Great.
Tell us a bit about your business, Brian.
Love to. This is Sweet Tooth Scoops, home of Kawartha Dairy in Thornton, Ontario. Thornton, Ontario, just to give you a little background, for those that you don't know about this area, there's 3 ice cream shops in town, and there's a population of about 1,000 people. So we might be the ice cream capital of Canada, based on per capita per person, right?
Sounds like
But anyway, we're the only ones in town that offer Kawartha ice cream. We do, we promote even on our signage, biggest scoops in town, because we do. The tradition with Kawartha, even when I was a little guy growing up, is we'd go to the Kawartha up in Minden, and they would just pile on the Kawartha ice cream. So we do the same here. We pile those scoops up for you. You're getting a lot of ice cream for your money. We have 34 flavors of ice cream on tap. We're in freezer right now. We also do personalized ice cream cakes as well, Kawartha ice cream cakes. This one's getting a little bit soft right now, so we'll put it back in the freezer in a moment. But we can customize any ice cream cake you like as well. Give us 2 days. You pick the flavor you want. We'll hand pack that, inform it. We'll do a nice marshmallow icing on it, and then customize it for whatever whose birthday it is or whatever special occasion that is. We are the only ice cream shop in town as well that does soft serve ice cream with chocolate dip. So we're pretty excited about that as well. That's doing really well.
Yeah.
And cotton candy. I feel like cotton candy.
Oh yeah, everybody likes cotton candy, eh?
For sure.
What's one of your most memorable experiences about owning Sweet Tooth here?
I think probably have my grandmother here. We bought this building back in November 2016, and it already had an existing ice cream here. So we rebranded it and cleaned it up and put our own little flair on it, our own colors. Kind of a throwback 50s style is kind of what we're 60s style. That's why I'm dressed like this for the ice cream. But one of the most memorable moments was having my grandmother here. She's 101 years old now. Back then, 2 years ago, she was just coming up on her 100th birthday. Wow. And she was here. She wanted to be the very first customer to pay us for her ice cream. And she was handing me a $5 bill. And I said, no, I can't take your money. You're my grandmother. And she said, no, I want to be the first official customer you have at 100 years, almost 100 years old. So
awesome.
That's going to stick with me for a lifetime.
I bet. That's fabulous. So, given that there was already a couple of ice cream parlors established here, what was it like for you starting out a business with such heavy competition from the get-go?
Yeah, that's a great question. When we talked to the cookies that used to own this before, the gentleman that had it, he said, well, there's no real number 1, number 2, number 3 in town. We seem to all do well. And coming in here and seeing the traffic flow that he was getting, especially on weekends, Fridays and Sunday nights, people coming to and fro cottage country, and being on Highway 27, people were getting off of 400. So I already saw that it was busy anyway. There's a lot of clients coming through. And it seems that on both sides of the road, we'll hit more heavy traffic on a Friday night, people going by, using this as kind of a stopover. And then Sunday night, they may be a little bit busier on the other side of the road, people going home. So, and you'll have your loyalty members of Kawartha ice cream, of course, that will just come here because we have Kawartha. We're the only ones, yeah.
Well, being an ice cream shop, the question that comes to mind to me right now is, we all hear the saying out of the mouths of babes. I'm sure a lot of your customers are kids.
Yes.
What's the one thing a kid said to you in your business here that stuck out in your mind?
Probably that's the biggest scoop that I've ever had on an ice cream. So even little kids, they're used to being handed a little tiny portion of ice cream. And we'll put ice cream on there until the parents are telling us that's enough. So I can recall many kids saying, wow, like their eyes light up when they get their ice cream cone. And the other thing I always thought of when you have kids is that you never see a kid crying while they're eating ice cream.
No, that's true.
Somehow when people eat ice cream, it changes their day. It changes a moment. You could be having a terrible, terrible day. You stop in for an ice cream, they're licking that ice cream, and it just seems like all the troubles melt away.
True that.
Yeah, it's always a happy place. Anytime you come in for ice cream, we could be lined up at the door, and people are not in a hurry. They don't seem to be angry, aggressive. They seem to be like, doesn't matter what's going on, I'm getting an ice cream. I'm pretty happy. So.
Summer's comfort food.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Brian, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us today and letting us know a bit about your business. As he said, Brian's located right on Highway 27 here in Thornton, right by Robert Street, County Road 21, so you can't miss it. Stop in for an ice cream, say hi to Brian. Thanks
please
for
do.
joining
Thank
us.
you.
Have a great one. Bye now.